The only reason a dog carries a bone like that is because they want to bring another bone back.
Hey, Samore Love Bugs, you have now tuned in to my Basketball Wives reunion recap. And guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Also be sure to share this video on Facebook, Google, Twitter, wherever you like to share videos. And also don't forget to give it that good old thumbs up if you like this video. Okay, alright. And check out my other channel, which is Samore Love TV. That's where we are going to be doing our love and hip hop recap mañana, on Monday. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get right down into it. Alright guys, so this was... I felt a little disappointed. I don't know if you guys felt the same way. I just felt like it was hyped up so much. They was showing clips all the time. And this is what we see, you know? I just felt like it should have been more. And not like more episodes like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not like that. I just felt like there was something missing from this. Like they were showing these clips, it just seemed like it was going to be more drama, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys felt that way. It was just, I'm over it, and I'm happy that this is only one reunion, and because if it was two, I might not have done it. I just was like, you know what, I want to close the chapter. Let's move on to the next venture. I don't know what comes on now on Sundays. We shall see. I know I'm not doing Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm not interested, but perhaps Real Housewives of Atlanta. I gotta see when that's gonna start. So let's get right on into it. So can I say that everybody's hair looked pretty darn cute. The only person that wasn't really digging the style too much was Brandy. It was just weird to me. And normally she has like the best hair out of everyone. Like her and Malaysia are like in competition with the best hair. And today I wasn't feeling it. I don't know if she had a different hairstylist or what it was, but no. Mehgan's hair, on point. That bob was giving me so much life. Alright, so now that we talked about their hair a little bit. I did miss the first 5 minutes, so I don't know if anything really epic happened, but I highly doubt it because it didn't seem like it. Jacki was asked if she kind of stirred up the pot a little bit by bringing Malaysia and telling her that Draya said that her real friend is coming now. And Jacki's like, no, I don't feel like I stirred up the pot. I just tend to say things and people tend to take it the wrong way, or they take it the way they want to take it. Tami was like, no, because I'm the type of mother that sit back and watch. And you know, I'm that type too. I don't always like to jump myself into people in their business. Sometimes I like to kind of sit back and watch and observe people and see what type of people they really are and what they're doing. I mean, I call them out on their BS right away unless it comes towards me, but I'm gonna sit back and watch. So I totally understood what Tami was saying. So yeah, that's what she was saying. She was like, yeah, Jacki was stirring up the pot. And she was like, yeah, she saw it with her own 2 eyes. That's pretty much what she was doing. And that's when she said the line that, you know, a dog carries the bone, and that's because they want to bring another one back. That's what she was saying. So then they showed a spitting scene with Mehgan, and she was like, you know, Mehgan was like, I didn't hit you because that's like hitting your mama, and I wouldn't do that. And Jacki's like, yeah, you lucky you didn't, because if you did, I would have had to whoop you like I was hitting my child naked with a cord. Yeah, I was like, oh, child, these little things. Like, are you guys friends or your enemies? Like, the way you're talking right now, I can't really tell. I don't know. Like, I can't have friends like this because the way they be talking to each other, I kind of take it personal. Like, wait, hold on. You just said you would hit me with a cord? Naked? Are you crazy? Do you think this is, what is it, 12 years a slave? What the hell you think you talking about? They ain't gonna be talking about me like that. But yeah, I guess they're cool. They seem like they're okay. Did y'all notice that Jacki was showing her goodies? She was showing the kitty cat all on TV and stuff, but luckily, like she said, she got panties on. But I mean, people shouldn't have to tell you to sit like a lady. She's like the oldest one out of all of them. I mean, come on. It looked like she took a swig of cognac, of her cognac probably, before she came on the show, because she was lit. I just gotta say, that's the way I felt like, because she wasn't making sense half of the time. I mean, we know she's normally like that, but normally she's drinking a lot, so it makes sense. Malaysia and Angel, they start arguing, and Angel says she felt some type of way, that Malaysia was calling her outfit that she put out there, the lingerie, raunchy. And Malaysia's like, she doesn't care, because at the end of the day, she's trying to sell bedding. She's not trying to sell sex. She's not trying to sell off herself. So she wasn't going to wear that. I mean, I do think she should have had a better outfit than the one that she did choose to wear. Wasn't she wearing like jeans and like a button-up shirt? I just felt like that was real Kmart. Like, you know, I felt like it was something else. Like, she should have wore something glamorous, because those were like glamorous bed sheets. When she had her little opening that she did, those bed sheets looked amazing. You know, they looked immaculate. They were just so, like, they looked high end. I don't think I would buy them at all, but you know, somebody probably would, and they really did look high end. So I mean, I totally understand what she's saying. It was a certain look that she was going for, and she said she gave the girl a shout out, and that was before she got hacked, I believe. She gave her a shout out on Instagram. So that's a lot of followers. And she said thank you. She didn't say anything crazy on social media, so it's not a big deal. People are entitled to their opinions. If you don't like something, then you just don't like it. If you feel a certain way, then, you know, their lives are being documented. So what you feel is what's going to happen on and be portrayed on the show. So if Angel didn't like it, then she shouldn't have been on the show. I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles. So then Malaysia's just like, you know, I wasn't going to wear that for you or any of these bees on stage. And it was like, wait, hold on. Like, how did you throw everybody into this? They wasn't trying to force you to put on the outfit. What are you talking about? So Tami had to raise her hand right quick, like, I don't like being called a bee. I'm like, girl, you be the first one to call somebody out their name, and you talking about, I guess because she wasn't a part of that particular conversation, so it's like, why are you talking about me? So then she had to rephrase that real quick. They show Angel and Mehgan now. They start talking about the whole incident that the two of them had, where they pretty much had that little fight on the beach. And Mehgan is like, you know what, she asked her, are you a prostitute? And she was just like, no. And she was like, oh, let me pull this out of my behind. Look at this. Look what I wiped my butt with today, honey. And she picks out a paper that says that it was from Backpage. You know, Backpage, you do a lot of backhanded things back there. And what she saw is that, I guess she was selling her body or something like that. But Angel, even though she knew a lot about it, she said it wasn't her. It wasn't me. Unless you can verify the IP address, she's going to claim from now until infinity that that's not her. She really didn't do that. Whatever. I could care less. So, and then she talks about, I got a piece of hair all up in my face. Then she talks about, then they start talking about the abortion again. Mehgan is just like, you know, I know you guys don't care about it, but I was really young at the time, and I didn't want my child to grow up without a father. And then she starts asking Angel, like, oh, does your kids have a father? And she was like, one of them passed away. I'm like, dang, girl, you done hit a sore one right now. Mehgan, just quit while you're ahead, because you're messing up. She was like, it wasn't my choice. But she was like, yeah, but your other kid, you know, she's like, is the father there? She was like, yes, he is. It was like everything Mehgan was saying, she was just kind of looking stupid. I mean, he's there, but not really there. Is from the intro that she gave us when she was talking about her story, they're not really together. So she just said that so she doesn't look stupid. That's what I feel like Angel was doing. Because at the end of the day, they're not really together, but he's involved in the life. And Mehgan said that she grew up in a family of 7, and she didn't have a father figure. She didn't have a father in her life, and she didn't want her child to be raised like that. I mean, honestly, to each his own. And you gotta, like we always say, you gotta be careful what you tell people, what you put out there, because anytime somebody get mad with you, they can always use what you said against them. And that's the big problem. You know, that's what a lot of people tend to forget when they're pouring their hearts out to people that they don't even know like that. That's what I mean. Like I said, I sit back and I watch and I listen, and I determine from there who seems like they're just going to blab out everything, who's going to talk about people behind their back. You got to watch those people. Those are the people you can't tell too much to. And then you got your other ones that you can actually form bonds and relationships with, and you can kind of, you know, say little things here and there. But even with that, you got to still be careful. You got to Because I'll tell you, giving away your secrets, once you and that person go into something, you have a falling out, then you might as well kiss your secrets goodbye. It is free game. Pick a secret, guys. Pick a secret. You know, you might as well just throw it out into the public. Take it. Take a secret here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm always careful with that. Brandy, she calls Tami thirsty because she said that Tami is like always on all the different reality shows, and Tami's like, hola, 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 hola. She's like, you know what? It was this woman right here that signs our checks that asked me to come on this show. So that's the reason why I'm here, to save your job. So I'm supposing from her saying that, because Tami don't care. She'll say whatever. And, you know, even though you're not supposed to give out the secrets of the show, that's basically what she's doing. They were probably failing, not doing too well. Perhaps it might have been their last season, which would have been the last season. And she just is like, no, like, I'm going to find somebody who's going to kind of put a little bit of a spark into this and make people come out of their shells and not be so prissy and just pretending and stuff like that. So that's exactly what Tami did. Tami did what she was paid to do. You know what I'm saying? She got people to get upset. She got people to talk, to say different things. So, I mean, checkmate. She did it. And they were just going back and forth. She called her a thirsty sugar mama. And then, oh, you know, I didn't even get the reason why she was saying thirsty sugar mama. Remember, her boyfriend's younger than her, like by 20 years. So, yeah, thirsty sugar mama. They were on marriage boot camp not too long ago. It was amazing. It was funny, hilarious. But, yeah, it makes sense. And Tami's like, you know what? You need to take a page out of my book and do as I do, because when your husband's not playing ball, you're going to need them checks to come in so you can have some money and be able to take care of yourself. I mean, I don't blame Tami for going from one show. She's working. At the end of the day, she's a social media. She's a media personality. She's going to, or reality star. I don't know which one you want to call her. Probably a reality star. So she's going to be on reality TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brandy, what are you talking about? Maybe you need to go and do something. I mean, Tami's right. I gotta admit, she kind of is. Okay, so Brandy, they asked her about the situation with her and Shawnee, and she says that she was thinking it, but she didn't really mean to say it. And I guess behind the scenes she did apologize, and she mentioned that when they asked Shawnee, and Shawnee was saying how she felt about the situation. She was like, you know, I did apologize to you. She was like, yeah, I know that, but he asked me how I felt at that moment, and I'm telling you guys how I felt at that moment. And he asked her if she's going to leave the cast the way it is, or if she's going to be switching it around, and she was like, it's to be determined. She's not really sure. They all need to talk. She may be making some additions, maybe some changes. And once she said that, everybody looked like, oh God, I hope it's not me. I need this money. You know, everybody had that face on, especially when they showed a close-up of Brandy. She's probably like, I hope that apology worked because I need this money. And who else looked like they was kind of nervous? Jacki, she was moving that hair, honey, like, I better be staying because I'm like the star of this show. That's what she looked like. She was thinking in the back of her head. And Malaysia's like, I ain't do nothing to her. I ain't call her out her name. That was her. You know, I want my checks. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the next season. I don't know. I'm starting to get over them. They need to do something else. I'm kind of over the whole basketball wives. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I see the trailers, if I will be continuing to do my basketball wives recap. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Laters.